I want to see you guys there. Anyways, I know why you're here though. You're here to watch how to fight like Hawk off of Cobra Kai. Let's go and get started. Well, you see, Hawk is a very tricky fighter. You really don't know what's going to come next. And he likes to switch angles a lot, just like I'm switching angles a lot. The camera switches so many angles like Hawk does, because he comes from very tricky angles. You could see in the fight, Hawk's one of the only characters that don't really come forward and come back in Cobra Kai. You'll see him, he'll use like a wall to like jump kick off of, pow. In every fight scene he is in, he likes to do tricky stuff all the time. That's all he does. He's always spinning. He'll come up with something you never know. Like he'll do something like this. Say this is a person. He'll roundhouse kick you, wow, come up like that. Which spinning is very tricky. You can ask anybody that's sparse. Spinning catches you off guard if you're not used to it. You can get used to it after a while, but if you're not used to it, like some people from Cobra Kai, especially Miyagi-Do people, which I mean they always block it because of plot armor basically, but none of them ever practice going against that. You never, I mean, they don't really practice going with the tiger sweep. They just don't. So I mean, if it was realistic, that spinning stuff will catch them off guard. Which using my good friend Bob, I can show you what Hawk really does in fights because it looks like a human. So Hawk is a very, as I've said plenty of times, I know I've said it over and over, but I'm just trying to get the point across. He's a very tricky fighter. He'll come up with something like, everything he throws, you'll see him spin after it. It's a roundhouse kick, he'll go with that tiger sweep. He might even just go, boom, and sit back. Sometimes he doesn't throw combos at all. He mixes it up. He'll throw singles, and as soon as they only expect a single and do that one single block, he throws a combo. He'll go, you'd see he uses the crane kick basically. It's basically a crane kick. You just don't lift your hands up. You'll see this in a couple scenes. Against Robbie, he threw that kick. He only expected a single because he set it up with the front kick. But as soon as Robbie just expected a front kick, he done a double front kick. Hawk's fighting stance. We'll start off with this. I've started off with the angles and trickiness. That was just a cool intro I tried to do. It's the first time I ever attempted something like that. If it sucks, it sucks. Anyways, Hawk's fighting stance. He likes to put, you guys can't see my feet, which I'll cut to in a second. He likes to keep his hands low. He's not really a high guard kind of fighter. He keeps his hands one around this chest area most of the time, and this left one kind of out here. He keeps it closed though. He don't really block open hand like I like to. He keeps it low and closed like this, real quick. So he can, boom, get these low out, boom, and if he needs to, he can come up with this, They're about shoulder width apart, so you get your shoulders, go down. Imagine you're walking forward. Turn to like a 45-degree angle, and you got Hulk's basic stance. He isn't sideways like this, he isn't bouncing like this. He just he'll kind of do this little sway back and forth, sort of like this, but most of the time he's just like this. He don't really bounce. Now I'll show you the combos I think Hawk likes to use the most. After watching all his fight scenes, I went through like a 30-minute video of every Hawk fight scene. I'll show you his 3 combos that he likes to use most of the time. Technique or combo number 1 of Hawk. He likes to throw these roundhouses, or maybe sometimes they'll even be a front kick. But you never really see him do a side kick like that with the spin after it, because his combos are always, almost always, spinning after it. As you'll see like a roundhouse. Oh. And you'll see variations of this combo, of course. Sometimes you'll see it more like a front kick, spinning back kick, or even another variation of this combo I see a lot. He'll go boom, boom, and spinning back fist to the body. Which I mean it's punches, but it's still following up with that. Always spin after something to get power, or trickiness. He'll go boom, boom. And another thing Hawk likes to really do, he really likes to do these jumping techniques. You could do it to the body he does. He can even do it to the head, or sometimes you'll see him do as I've said, like that. Or you'll even see him just do a regular, just jumping front kick. He likes to do jumping techniques, so if you want to fight like Hawk, incorporate jumping techniques. Even though I think Hawk should do the side kick, it's one of the most effective kicks. I know a lot of YouTubers say side kicks don't work, which is obviously like one of those joke things, but side kicks do work. Like you can keep somebody off you, like somebody's running at you, you pump that up. They're getting hurt. And Hawk really likes to use his area to his advantage. Or say there's a tree right here. Boom, I'll jump off of this and then come into bob like that. He really likes to do, pow, come off of that, hit something else. He uses people or objects to get around and use it to his advantage. Which I think those are Hawk's 3 main go-tos. His spinning techniques, I'll do a little recap. He likes to boom, spin, come up with something like that. Or sometimes you'll see him do the jumping. And then sometimes, which I can't do this one because I don't have a tree to jump off, or anything really to jump off of here without breaking something. Like, say there was a tree, or boom, boom, I jumped off the tree. And Hawk's defense now really isn't the most complicated defense. He really sticks to, since he learned Miyagi-Do, he'll do the basics, like a inside block. Maybe sometimes he'll do an outside block, like an outside block to a punch. See him do something like this, though. He doesn't really stick to the kind of those low blocks. He'll usually just do a jam and back up, which is a Cobra Kai kind of block. Or like a parry, he'll still do parries. He'll come in here parry. Anyways, that's how you fight like Hawk if you want to know. Well, anyways, thanks for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. You better subscribe because I'm a small YouTuber trying to make it big, you know. So that's why I might seem a little amateur. I'm getting better at these, I think. Well, anyways, subscribe or else you can't fight like Hawk. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.